I can do this and
you can do that, and I don't dance. Hit it out of the park.
Welcome back, everybody. Inside the Music with StereoRuss. I'm your host, StereoRuss. We are in Catherine North, but we are in the basement of Catherine North today, and we're here with the following folks.
Hi, I'm Jessie.
Emma Whale.
Hi, I'm Saad Sheik.
And they are in the band.
Just Samad.
If you guys had a band name, what would you guys call it?
Just Samad.
Just Samad.
What is that? What is just a mod? What is that?
It's just
Samad.
mod.
It's just
It's just that. Mod.
Just Samad. Just Samad.
I got it. Took me a while.
Yeah.
Took me a while. Thanks for coming on. This is a real treat. I know we've been trying to do this for a few months now, and I want to thank all three of you for coming up with this idea.
This is awesome. I'm really excited that you got to organize this.
So all three of these people, singer-songwriters here in Hamilton, of pop variety, but I would say definitely your own paths. That's accurate.
Yeah.
And Emma, you also produce out of Catherine North. Is this correct?
I do. I work here as full-time as I can, and I've recorded Jessie and Saad and produced songs for them. Yeah.
Jessie and Saad, a question for you. I was talking to some people about Emma's production, and I'm saying, what are some words that people use to describe
Oh my gosh.
Emma? People say that Emma is really adaptable
Yes.
and
definitely.
super
sure.
chill.
Yeah.
For sure.
No.
No lies detected.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about that assessment on Emma's production?
Well, we were just talking about how we all have such distinct styles, and I feel like Emma is able to adjust to our styles so well. Like, I feel like Jessie is a little bit, like, we're both pop, but Jessie's like a little bit more jazzy, and Emma knows how to like fit her aesthetic, and then Emma also knows how to fit my more campy pop aesthetic, you know, that my more theatrical pop aesthetic that I go for. Emma really knows how to like dive into that.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Literally, this is all true. All of this is true, I know. Yeah, she's the best. It's like so fun to work with Emma because she also gives great when it comes to like song structure. She'll have like really brilliant ideas of like, I think that you should move this here or get rid of this like second chorus and just have the one. She's really good at like editing down a song to make it the best song it can be. So she's great at that. And engineering.
I was like really stubborn in the beginning processes, like about like shortening my songs, and they are like pretty long and like have unconventional like pop structures. Emma advised me to like cut one of like the choruses, and it just made the song like so much stickier and like quicker and like more urgent.
What do you mean stickier?
Like, you know, it feels like the chorus feels like an earworm now. It doesn't feel like it's dragging on for too long. It feels like something you hear and then you immediately want to hear again. So you listen to the next verse and you want to hear the chorus for a second time. Like, I think Emma said like the second chorus should happen like sooner than the first chorus because I don't know, and like feel free to like interject here if I'm like saying this wrong, but like the first chorus should happen, the second chorus should happen sooner than the first chorus because your ears are listening for it more, and I loved that assessment of like pop music, and I took that advice and it made the song so much better. So
Yeah, Saad and I have a knack for writing like 7-minute songs for God knows
Your
why.
songs are quite long for pop songs.
I've shortened. If you listen to my recent EP, they're all like under 4 minutes, which I'm very happy about.
good
But when
job.
I first came,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
thank you. When I first came, it was a mess. Oh my god, what was I doing?
But I loved that though. Because I really love long songs as well. Like it takes me back to the late 2000s when I feel like a lot of artists were experimenting with that and making pop songs much longer than they are today.
Yeah, but not every song needs to be the all too well 10-minute version.
Right.
Like that song is perfect as 10 minutes. But then
Yeah.
every artist was like, I should write a 10-minute song, and it's like, no, you shouldn't. So
That did in fact happen.
yeah.
Yeah, I like It all depends on like I feel like your goals for the song and stuff too. Like I feel like if you want like a pop radio hit, then like still like the radio wants your songs to be like
Free-ish.
concise. Yeah.
And playlists too.
And playlists
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But like there is an art to like having a longer song and the way you build it. Like Saad and I just yesterday were talking about The Cure by Olivia Rodrigo that just came out as we're filming this.
Yes.
And like it's 5 minutes long, but it does not feel 5 minutes long because the way it builds is so genius. So yeah.
It has like distinct sections that you can like pay attention to. I love it.
Yeah, I think if a song's gonna be long, it can't feel
No.
long. It
No.
has to feel
Never.
like I that's a shock to me. I'm like, that's a
Yeah.
3-minute song, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a question for you then, Emma. So you're in these sessions with people like Jesse and Saad, and you're hearing a moment that might need to be changed. How do you think about that approaching the artist? How do you manage that situation?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I will often like someone will send me a demo first so that I can listen in advance, and like I'll usually kind of think about form on my first couple listens so that when we're going in and like if we have session musicians or something, we don't like we can be adjusting that like while recording, but it becomes more efficient if like they go in knowing like what the form changes are going to be, and like I want to be really mindful of like respecting the song and making sure that I'm not cutting anything important. Like if there are redundancies in the lyrics, then I feel like better about like snipping bits out, or if like they've both referenced a couple times, like if it's like the chorus is kind of long and it happens 3 times, then I can cut one in half and we're not losing anything because you're introducing new material the second time the chorus happens. So yeah, I just try to be really mindful about the lyrics, and like I bring it to the artist and I make sure that like they're comfortable with it first, because I'm not gonna say like we have to cut your verse in half or it's not gonna work. Like you're never gonna get on the radio, you loser. Like no, like like, and I could be totally wrong.
Sometimes
Like. And I could be totally wrong. So like, yeah, I just want to make sure that like I'm not doing anything they're not comfortable with, and that I'm leaving in all the important pieces that make the song what it is.
But you do it in such a way that's like there's every time I've recorded with like you and Will, for instance, it's always Emma who like will say I have structural changes, because like if I can just do an impression of you for a second, she becomes the blushy face emoji. She's like, and I have some structural changes in case you want some, and maybe some lyrics. So it's like really like sweet, and you're like, this is adorable. Of course.
That's true.
And like when I'm co-producing with Will too, it's like usually we've talked about this beforehand too, and we both agree it's just me who's delivering it.
It's like, you're the message.
Maybe that's a strategic decision that we didn't realize we were making.
It's adorable.
We're recording this in June.
Nope.
It's not even
Nor.
June yet. It's still May. It's still May. Hang on to your hats, everybody.
It's Gemini season, you guys.
Oh. I can't add
I happen to
this.
be one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, her
congratulations.
birthday was like
3 days ago. Yeah.
My God, is that why there's cake in the fridge?
That's why there's cake in the fridge.
All
yeah.
right, see.
Yeah. My friend Sara Elgadi made me a mocha tiramisu, and you should go to her for your cake needs.
Best baker. Sorry, just to plug Sara Elgadi.
She also made these earrings.
She's incredible. Also, like, shout out to Sara Elgadi, because like 3 or so years ago, I came to my first studio party in the summertime, and Sarah, who I've never met before, comes up and she's like, hey, so like I made like 2 dozen like gluten-free, I have celiac disease. She's like, and I'm also vegan. She's like, I made like 2 dozen gluten-free and like vegan cupcakes. Like I made sure not to cross-contaminate everything, because I am very aware of like the pitfalls of celiac disease, but also if you're not comfortable, you totally don't have to eat them, but they're all for you. Like what? Like it wasn't even like, oh, to share. It was like, I just had to. I've never met this girl before.
Because
Do you know
made-
how rare it is to have 2 dozen gluten-free vegan cupcakes
for just me.
for just one human being?
From
Like,
someone I've
that's
never met. She's
never-
insane. She's
Well,
amazing.
because she made you those cupcakes because she had made a whole birthday cake for the studio party, because it was also my birthday that
Gemini
weekend.
season.
Gemini season. So she made like a whole gluten-full cake, so she also wanted you to have something.
Balance it out. I love
So
that.
sweet.
I also want to point out that she has done the album art for all of my music except for my very first single and one of the other earlier ones. So all of my new art.
Can we shout out a handle right now? What's
Yeah,
what's her handle?
At Sael, Sael, 1998, I think.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Or reach out to Emma or any of these people and find it. We'll do some quick plugging here for those listening. Inside the Music with StereoRuss. All three of you are releasing music this summer.
Yes.
So I just want to do a quick left to right of when your songs are released or have been released or will be released, what the songs are.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, so I'm releasing a song called Reminiscing. When? We don't know. Sometime this summer, I think. And maybe early fall.
Are you gonna give us a quick little round of what the song is about?
Okay, so it's about reminiscing about three past, I can't say lovers, but three past because one was back
Talking
in the first
stages.
grade. What, three past talking stages. Emma is actually her name is featured in the song. Saad said that I said Alma. So okay, so there's a part where I say I showed Emma all their pictures, and Saad was because I showed him the what's it called? Not the demo, the mix, one of the mixes. And you were like, oh, I just love the part about Alma. I said, what? And he was like, Alma. I was like, I don't have a friend named Alma. He was like, I know, I thought you just made it up. I was like, it's Emma. He's like, that makes so much more
Or
sense.
did you show me Alma's pictures?
No.
I showed Emma Alma's pictures.
All their pictures.
I showed Emma Alma's pictures.
All their pictures.
I didn't because I don't know an Alma.
She just gasped and she said, I can't say the next line. I don't want
You'll have to
Yeah.
listen.
You'll have to listen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tea in that
Alma,
song.
you're up.
Alma.
Alma, shout out
Okay.
to Alma.
I released my song I Don't Know on April 16th. I think by the time this comes out, my song Stupid will be
Best
out
song of all
as well. And then my EP called None of This Is True has 6 songs and it's coming out in October, date TBD.
Gosh. I hope we get a sneak peek after this.
Mm.
My song Good One Go Go is coming out on June 26th, and it's a very theatrical,
Obsessed.
campy kind of country pop song about sleeping in and missing a first date. Yeah.
True
Which
story.
may or may not have actually happened.
Which
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So Saad, I want to talk about your songs for a little bit here. I had the pleasure of listening to them as I'm preparing for this interview. It's so well done, obviously produced by Emma. I love the theatrics to it. I love the energy to it. And one thing I noticed, and you can correct me on this.
Yeah.
I noticed that you have a theme about friendships that comes up quite often.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, why for you, the theme of friendships come up so often in your writing.
Yeah. That's a really astute observation. I feel like I drew a lot of my experiences from friendship breakups. A couple years ago, I was going through my early 20s phase of, breaking up with all of your childhood best friends and moving on to different stages in your life and stuff. And I wanted to process those in a way that that felt universal, and it felt like some people could relate to it in many different relationships and aspects. So the song What If You Stay that just came out, it could be about a relationship, but it could also be about a friendship, and it was for me about a friendship, and just feeling the what ifs of feeling this person might not stay. And that definitely, I think writing about friendships is where I draw a lot of my experiences from, and because my friends are really important to me, and I think that they also now are anticipating knowing that sometimes the things that happen in our lives will end up in my songs.
You've been warned, everybody.
Jesse has had firsthand experience with this as well with me.
Have I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember?
Oh my god, yeah. like block
were
that
like-
out.
I like played
Yes.
a song for Jesse once, and it was like in my
I was
show
like, is this
last
fucking
summer.
play about us? He was like, I was so afraid you were going to be mad at me. And I was like, I'm not mad.
Did you perform these songs at the Fringe Festival thing that you did last year?
I did actually. I did get the green light from Jesse before I performed it. I was like, also, I really want to perform it live, and she was like, yeah, go for it. That's awesome.
And we played it at Sneaky D's before that
Yes,
too. Yeah.
we played it live at Sneaky D's as well, and I don't know. It's just so much fun for me to, because when you play them live, like people don't know the stories behind them, and people attribute their the lyrics to their own life.
They attach their own. That's exactly what I was doing when I was listening to it. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry to
totally.
interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's exactly. People attach their own life experiences to it. So
I love when people do that because I
Yeah.
don't want people to know what I'm talking about. So I used to write more vaguely so that people would
Yeah.
just attach whatever they want and not know what I was talking about.
Yeah, you did a great job. Like I could feel myself in your shoes, but also it was like direct enough, but also vague enough. Like I really appreciated that in your songwriting for sure.
Thank you so much. Thanks for saying that.
I want to go to the Fringe Festival thing for a bit. So you did
Yeah.
you performed at the 2025 one which happened here in Hamilton, right?
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, tell us about that.
I had 8 shows, and I structured it like a pop concert. So it was kind of like a musical concert that told like a little bit of an overarching story about this really kind of disheveled and out of control kind of like person and navigating his relationships in his early 20s and stuff. And it was just kind of like a pop star dream where you'd grow up and you'd perform numbers with your cousins for your parents to let them stay over, to get permission to stay over, right?
Yes.
And it just kind of felt like that, like we were singing into hairbrush microphones, and we
That's
were
amazing.
performing for our friends and family. And I don't know, it was just every single night, regardless of like how many people were there, I just pretended like it was like a massive arena with like completely sold out folks, and that's what I don't know. It just you can really create that kind of atmosphere in any setting, and it was a really small venue, and it was just so much fun to do that and to perform my songs and kind of fantasize about this like pop star dream that I have, and I had so many friends and family come out to support it, and it was just such a great time. I really, really enjoyed that. I think I'll definitely be doing more residency kind of performances because you get to grow on your craft over time. A lot of the times I find that when you're performing gigs, it's just a one-off, and you're like, okay, that gig went well or it didn't go well, and with these kinds of performances, you get to really hone in on it, and you're like, okay, tonight this is what worked, tomorrow night this is what I'm going to do differently, and you get to really craft your performance. So by the final performance, I really felt like I was fully in my element.
And Jesse and some other friends made like signs to hold up
Oh
and
my
stuff
God.
too.
I have made that
Yes.
show my entire personality. There was
were
one.
chants.
Yes, we made chants and posters, which actually I have to give credit to our friend Kindry, because when I played Sound of Music, that was the first time that was like she did that for me, and I was like, hey, we need to do that for Saad. So that was her idea. I have to give credit where credit's due. But I went every single night. And I like brought like 4 people every time. Like
Did you
I
bring
was like,
signs every time?
oh yes.
That is an underrated move, to bring a sign to a friend's show.
Right, and we did chants. I don't even remember, what were the chants?
There were like specific moments in the songs.
K-E to the NZ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, there was specifically an arsonist on the loose. That was my favorite. It was like, he's a 6 foot man, no 80s, 5'11".
5'11".
What did we like? What did we shout? Were we like, how tall is he? Like, what did we do? I forget it.
You were like, how tall is he? No way, he's 6'11" or something like
that.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
That's silly. That's
It was just it was so much fun, and I feel like that it just shows you how much like fun like community can be when you just like create like a community of like friends and family that like just support your music, and you guys support each other's music, and you show up to gigs and stuff. It's so much fun. That's what I love about like the Hamilton music community is like you create like a group of people that like you see on like regular occasion, and sometimes it's like your moment and other times it's someone else's moment, and you're going out and you're supporting it, and it's you're there for everyone. So love that about this community.
Jesse, speaking of playing live, you've been kind of shifting gears a little bit. I just want to say before we hop into this that for the past year and a half, I've been wearing the same shirt for every episode. And the reason is we did an interview. So I've interviewed Emma before, way back when I was at CFMU, still affiliated.
Oh, you also interviewed me I was part of the Punching In podcast for the museum. What's it called?
The Hamilton.
The Punching In exhibit about the history of music in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone goes downtown, there's a quote of Emma on the wall. You can find Emma's quote. But I remember, so I hadn't met Jesse before. I had seen you, but I hadn't met you. And I was trying to I'm trying to match vibes, right? So, okay, if this person, I'm going to wear this. And I'm like, hey, Jesse, she's bright. She's excited. I'm going to wear my brightest, bluest shirt. And I wore it. And you dressed like vampiress, like all black. And in that moment, I'm like, I'm sticking to a strict black T-shirt. So I want to say thank you, first off, for simplifying my wardrobe.
Of course, anytime I'm here, anytime you need a styler, what's it called when you like style people?
A stylist.
Yes.
A stylist. I'll be your stylist with your one outfit we love.
Steve Jobs.
You guys should coordinate
Steve Jobs.
outfits before like interviews, like then you can wear like
Yeah, sorry
florals
about
as well.
that.
You
Whoops.
can wear like something coquette, like
Text all your guests and be like, so what are you wearing?
I was
What are you wearing?
I don't think I'm gonna do it. But so ever since then, I'm like, I'm just gonna black, and then it even just like looks better on it. Anyway, so unrelated. Since then, you've been playing a lot of shows. You've been doing a lot more jazz shows lately.
Yes.
So I'm curious to know how your jazz performances have been and are going.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for asking. Yeah, I love them. They're so great. I grew up like being trained in jazz music as a vocalist by accident, because I was roped into being the singer for the jazz band. It was something I really wanted, like more than anything.
Yeah.
Like I was so excited, but it was like very like kind of accidentally happened. And so I got a lot of training about like jazz music from my favorite teacher ever, Mr. Bond. Yeah, and so I always felt like that was my best. Like I think my voice does best with jazz music. And my mom was like, why don't you like write songs that you can like sing well? And I was like, Kate, burn. But like valid and true. Like I sing jazz so much better. And I also honestly, like if you're wondering why I kind of like switched gears, the answer is money. So I was like, I am done playing these shows where you're like, buy tickets and you get like a ticket cut and it's like your friends and family in the audience and you're like, oh my gosh. So I really wanted to be able to, like as a musician, like actually be able to make money from that. And so I took my little Emma's dad printed me out like a, what's it called, a one sheet,
an EPK,
an EPK with my little like fancy martini like the EP cover for Love You Like I Do, and I wrote like my little resume on it, and I like dolled myself up, and I went to just everywhere that I could think of, and was like, hi, I want to sing jazz for you. And I'm really lucky. I've been playing at Radius, both in Hamilton and Burlington, every Wednesday, switching between those guys. So shout out to Chelsea, you rock girl, because she saw the vision and put it all together. So I like owe all that to her. And then I've been playing Henry's, which is a sickening.
Love Henry's.
Oh my God. It's a like jazz bar and dinner lounge
Kind of like a
downtown.
1920s style.
Yes.
It's
Suspenders, mustaches.
Oh, it's incredible. So I've been
Cocktails,
playing.
yeah.
So I have some gigs coming up there, and I've been playing there. And then Emma got me a gig at the Arlington Hotel in Paris.
We love the Arlington Hotel.
Yeah.
They're so nice there. Everybody who works there is so sweet.
Yes, they're all so great. Everyone's so great. So it's been awesome because I find that my voice is not like being strained because it's music that like is best for my voice. If I'm singing like pop or singer, sometimes I'm just like, ow. But like I find jazz, I just feel so relaxed. I play for like 3 hours straight and I'm like not tired. So it's been the most fun.
That's great. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Isn't it so interesting how there's like a lot more money in like other genres of music than there is in pop? I feel like people want to listen to pop music at live events? Like,
No, not that's that's a pattern I found. Like if you're like an indie singer songwriter, or if you're like a rock band, or if you're jazz, you kind of do smaller. But yeah, I find that if you're trying to do like the pop thing, they're kind of like leave pop for big artists and do your little indie thing as
Yeah.
small. I found that that's like a thing that I
Yeah.
have found. I will
Yeah.
say, as someone who tried to do pop and kind of did every single genre, I found that pop was the hardest as a smaller artist.
I see that as well, but I feel like I still have faith in our Hamilton community. I think we can assemble a really great group of people who love pop
Please
music.
make us pop stars.
And yeah, we should have local pop stars everywhere, you know,
Yeah.
Hamiltonian pop stars, and then like wherever else as well.
Yes. I want to do like the chiropractor videos. Like, wait, like put your mic up to my. Wait. Put your mic up to my back. Wait. Everyone, silence.
Oh.
No. I can do the other side.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
I can leave the room.
Really crazy. That was
Holy God.
Inside the music, everybody. StereoRuss. If you like what you're listening to, subscribe. Follow these fine folks over here. Question: do ghosts exist?
I feel like a conspiracy theorist in the way that I believe in ghosts because I contradict myself, because I think that ghosts exist / I would like to believe that ghosts exist, but I don't believe in an afterlife or like God. And so it's hard for me to make these two beliefs coexist. Like when people say the earth is flat, but also like, I can't remember. There are some crazy conspiracy theories that like really contradict themselves, but it's like they find some like wraparound logic to make themselves believe it. I don't know, to try to explain it. So yes, asterisk.
We're at Catherine North, and I feel like that's like one of the most haunted places in Hamilton.
Catherine North is definitely haunted. Yeah. Or if not the building, then the creepy portraits upstairs that are from the 1750s. One time, okay, I'm not a skeptic, asterisk. Tristan Miller, who's an owner here, he is a believer. Will Cran, who is an owner here, he is a
Non-believer.
skeptic.
Oh, yeah.
However, when I first started here, I was talking to Will one time and I was like, is this place haunted? And Will went, no. But do you want to hear my biggest fear? And I was like, yeah. And we were upstairs tearing down and he's like, I just think, he's like, sometimes I think about like, maybe I'm here at like late at night, it's midnight and I'm tearing down and I look at the paintings and they're normal. And then I turn away and then I look back and the people are gone. And I went, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I believe it.
But he's a skeptic.
He's a skeptic. But it could
Skeptic.
happen. Skeptic, asterisk.
Yeah, I think
Asterisk.
so. There are
Asterisks. What'd I say? Asterisks?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to correct you. I was
No,
just
but I
agreeing.
think, did I say it wrong?
asterisk.
I don't think so.
Asterisk.
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 Yeah.
Risk.
Thanks, guys.
Take the risk.
But yeah, there are a lot of haunted
Wait, do you guys
experiences.
remember Visco Girls?
Did they do that?
I don't.
Yeah, but that was like a whole thing.
That was
It
like that was like typed, right? That was like
Yeah.
like SK.
What does it mean?
Sorry, I just.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
It's like an expression. It's like you're expressing how excited you are, and you're like,
I forgot about Visco Girls until just now.
Great.
yeah.
But yeah, there are a
That
lot
was
of
a little outdated.
a little bit. It was a brief moment in time too.
All the Gen Zs are like, sorry, what?
Yeah. Remember that time you were playing on the piano and you thought that Will was sitting behind you on the stage and you turned and he wasn't there and there was nothing there?
Oh yeah, I thought Will was just astral projecting.
Is Will the ghost?
Maybe.
Guys, Will
maybe
doesn't
that's,
that the whole
yeah,
time?
that's why he denies it so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
that's why
very
he's the
scared.
skeptic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much caffeine is the right amount of caffeine for a recording session?
Yeah.
Oh.
One coffee, unfortunately. One
Yeah.
coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I have more than one coffee, sometimes I have two and I forget to drink water and I get dehydrated. Sometimes I have a third and that's never ever a good idea. And I'm just like so dehydrated and I'm like one coffee.
Coffee's not good for your singing voice. But does that mean that I don't drink coffee like before every session and like throughout a session? Like no. Like I definitely go.
You're like, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
Are you drinking coffee right now? Yes.
Yeah.
Voice sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. No coffee for sure during a long session, but keep it easy. You know, like have some tea as well.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
do a green
warm up
tea in the
your voice.
afternoon.
Yeah.
It keeps
it dries
me.
out your throat.
Yeah.
It's not good for you.
I always just want to have a beverage with me, and so if I do a green tea, then I don't make myself feel bad. Yeah.
Do you also get like the vocal jitters when you like drink coffee and you like try to sing afterwards? I'm like, like
I
not
have never had
vibrato.
that.
Oh, I get that.
Jesse, how about yourself? Are you
I hate to be this person, but I'm a matcha girly.
Yes.
So I have my matcha latte every single morning and then I'm set for the entire day. Coffee genuinely makes me sick. It's not good. You remember that meme on Instagram of that guy, of that like, they're like two kids and it's like a text exchange between like two like 10-year-old kids and the girl's like, it's a girl and a boy and she's like, I think we should break up, and he's like, oh, why? And she's like I just think it's like a little early to be like telling each other like we love each other, like we're 10. And he's like, sorry, like I had a lot of sugar that day, like that's me. I have coffee.
What kind of milk do you put in your oat milk or in your matcha latte?
I use Kirkland soy milk, which is sponsoring this episode.
Costco?
Costco. And we don't even have a Costco membership. My uncle gets it for me. So
Wow.
shout out to Zio Claudio.
Yeah, Zio Claudio. I
Yeah.
love it. I know that when you're releasing music, we're always talking about content. Okay, what content should I do? Should I just shoot from the hip and take my phone out? Should I buy a camera? Should I get a friend who has a camera? Should I hire someone? From your perspective, where you're at in your musical journey right now, what's your take on where you should put your time and effort in music videos today?
Oh, I love the art of music videos so much, and I wish that like society would allow us to bring music videos back as like an art form that's really valued and like loved and cherished, like it was in like the MTV music video days.
Yes.
You know, but I think now it's more productive to spend your time on visualizers that like actually get listened to than like spending all of your money on like on music videos like that. I feel like don't get watched these days. Like people don't have the attention span to watch like music videos for some reason. What do you think? Because you've been making music
Yeah.
videos lately,
I have
and
strong
I'm so jealous. They're so good.
Thank you. I have strong
Yeah.
feelings and I have a slightly conflicting view.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
I personally have been like, maybe because I'm making them now, I've been like very into watching people's music videos lately, especially like Addison Rae has some really cool ones, and like the Olivia Rodrigo, The Cure, and also the one that she filmed in Versailles. What the heck? Okay. So I am making music videos right now. I'm doing a music video with each of my singles. And I'm kind of like, I feel like I am in the healthiest and like best point I've ever been when it comes to promo, because I have been like consistently posting on TikTok every day except for one day recently I took off for my birthday, and like I've been doing some like really low effort like phone whatever lip syncing bullshit a lot, and then I've been interspersing it with like proper like promo clips from my music videos that my videographer Cameron Veach like preps for me, and like I think on TikTok like generally people are wanting to see like the messier, like not fully polished and produced stuff.
Yeah.
But there is, I think, still a place for the like proper promo, like whatever beautiful video stuff. If not on TikTok, then on Instagram and YouTube. Like YouTube Shorts is under recognized, I feel like. And I've been having the most fun in the world just like filming these music videos. Like video is such a magic thing to me because I'm so deep in the audio world. I don't know anything about video editing, like except for like I open up iMovie and like whatever, chop some shit together. But I've been working with Cameron Veach from Black Lake, and he did my video for I Don't Know, and we're currently, while we're filming this, we're currently working on my video for Stupid. And I'm having so much fun. So
I heard there's blood.
There's blood.
Oh.
I said, I literally
Real human blood.
real human blood that we ordered on the the dark web. What's it called? The dark web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black one.
We ordered
Black market.
the black
Yeah.
market,
Black market, dark web.
on the dark web.
No,
yes.
this is not. This is fake blood. Just in case people start.
No, it's real. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's fake blood. However, I do get injured a lot. So what it felt real. Cam was like walk more injured, and I was like, bet I've been injured too many times in my life. I
You're
can
like, I know this game.
Yes. I said I want fake blood, and he said okay, and like I didn't have any other ideas. We were gonna film outside, and then he came up with this whole thing, and we shot the outside part at sunset, and it was beautiful, and I'm so excited to see it.
Love it.
That's so exciting. I'm excited to see it too.
Yeah, I loved your music video for I Don't Know. I thought it was like so like visually
Oh
stimulating.
my
And that was
gosh,
Cam
I
as well.
first saw your music video for I Don't Know when I was in the hospital in a bed waiting to go under the knife for my colonoscopy. She sent it to me and I was like, awesome.
Is
And
there
it was
a knife
it was the
involved
There's
in that?
not
was the
there's not a
last-
knife involved
I
in a
was like-
colonoscopy.
No, I went under.
There's no knife involved.
It doesn't under the knife just mean like under anesthesia?
Well, the knife would be like cutting you open
Yeah.
and doing surgery on you.
Oh, okay. I was not cut open for my colonoscopy. But the
We don't
last
know how to
thing
get
I
there, so
saw,
we'll just cut you open. I don't know.
the
doctor is
very
this?
last thing I saw before I went under was Emma Whale's face
Yeah.
on my screen. It was really awesome. And I was like, holy shit, you look so gorgina. And then
Yeah.
I was like, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like choosing to spend money on music videos, but also he's like quite affordable for
Oh, nice.
indie artists. Shockingly, because
Yeah.
his quality is through the roof.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah, it's like there's no right or wrong, and I think that's kind of the beauty of this time, where like anything goes. Like you could just
Yes.
literally take a video when you wake
Yeah.
up, and that can be successful, or
Yes.
you make a great video that has like high production, and like there's no one direction, and there's no
One Direction
recipe.
mention.
Hey!
Get in here, buddy.
Mike,
Mike,
come on in.
we have
Brother,
a
you
lot
gotta
of
get in
cables.
frame.
Join
Look out for
us.
that cable.
Say
Okay.
hi, wave.
Bye, Mike.
That was Basement Mike. He lives in the basement where we are.
Yeah, Mike's great. He helped us out with a couple episodes earlier. Monco Film and Sound.
Yes, Mike Monson.
Speaking of video work, right? Like Mike's a great guy. Like
Mike.
And don't
great.
get me wrong, I like I said earlier that I think we should focus our effort on making visualizers, but I love the just the format of music videos.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned
so
that
much.
before, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I might be aging you guys for this question, but I'm gonna try my best on it. When you think of a music video, what music video comes to mind for
Blank
you?
Space by Taylor Swift, the greatest music video ever created. Thank you.
Thriller.
Yeah, I was gonna say Thriller.
I look stupid.
But when I was
Blank Space is a really good music video
It's
too.
insane.
Yeah,
when
it's
I
amazing.
was a kid, like my dad used to every once in a while throw in the DVD that we had for one of Peter Gabriel's albums too, with maybe it wasn't an album, maybe it was just a compilation of his music videos, but like the one for Sledgehammer comes to mind too.
Oh, where it's like pictures.
it's like
and
stop motion,
stop
yeah, and there's like a
motion-y?
train going around his head.
That
yeah.
that was an early music video.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking of Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yes.
That music
Toxic.
video, Toxic. Yeah, all of Britney Spears' music videos from that era.
That was peak music video and peak Britney
Oh,
simultaneously.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We need to bring back the craft of making music videos as like with like the artist's like vision and like mind and stuff as well. Like, who wants to make a music video? Like, let's collaborate. Like, let's just make like music videos like school projects and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like
That's
home
what
videos.
we did. That's literally what we did.
Yeah.
And now
we did a few
I
years ago.
look at them and I'm like, should I delete this?
No. Oh my God. That's such an achievement though.
They're
That's
so
so
awesome.
wild to like, you released like what, 6-7 singles in like one single per month for like
Yeah.
the whole year, and did a music video with each one like that. Like it was
And
homemade.
this is your lesson. Less is more, because why did we have like 7 music videos? We could have done 1 music video and had it be like the greatest thing of all time, but we rushed. That's like
Yeah.
lesson learned was I was like, I have to put out a single every single month, and then I have to have a music video with the singles. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, that's why like now it's like, where should we get into more like vertical art forms, you know, and start posting more for like start creating art that's meant for online, meant for like Instagram and TikTok.
That makes me sad though too. Like
That makes
like,
me sad, yeah.
Because part of me is like yes, but the other part of me is like I don't know. I grew up watching YouTube videos all the time, like music videos, but like also like vloggers and stuff like that. And like I still like spend most of my time when I'm on the internet, like not working, I'm watching YouTube videos, and I just love it so much still, like
Yeah.
even like the horizontal, the long form.
I've seen a lot of people do music videos that have kind of medium long shots where the person is like primarily in the middle of the music video for most of the time, so that if you do crop the video and you make it a vertical video, the person isn't going in and out of frame all the time. And I feel like that's like a pretty good like kind of compromise with maintaining like artistic integrity while like still being able to create content, not art, you know?
That's why I
What do you
stopped.
guys
Like
think?
it was just getting too like depressing. Like I was like, I hate this so much. So like the last EP I released, I literally like didn't put out any sort of like promo, because I was just like, I'm burnt out, man.
Yeah, I
It's
hear
for
that.
the art.
I hear that from people all the time right now who are musicians, and like yeah, it's a lot of work to be doing promo. Doing a single a month, I realized like I was gonna do a single every 2 months, and then I realized that was gonna be like way too much, so I pushed it so that things are coming out 3 months apart. Yeah, to be a little bit more optimistic about it, like I kind of feel like social media can be whatever you want it to be. Promo can be whatever you want it to be. Like you cannot cater to the algorithm, because the algorithm will keep changing, but you can figure out what is sustainable for you and what's actually enjoyable for you. And if that's being off social media altogether and just putting up posters in your town and like going and playing local shows, then that's what that is. But I feel like we shouldn't like, I don't think we're locked into like, you have to create this amount of content per day or else you can't be a musician. Like, I think we really need to be creative about our promo and what works for us personally, so that we can keep doing it and like do the thing that we love.
Yeah, I'd say also the biggest thing is like avoiding burnout. I think I just burnt myself out to the point where I was like, I'm so done with this. But I think that if it was less like, I felt like if it was less high stakes, and like I kind of just looked at it as more of like a casual thing, which is like what you're doing, which I'm like love. But like it also, back then, like my frontal lobe wasn't like fully formed, you know what I mean? Like I was like obsessing, and I think now if I went with my brain now, I would just take a beat, take it slower, some more self-care.
I feel like that's part of the modern day artist journey, is that you have to get to that over like that threshold where you've gone too far. Like you need to find where your too far is, and then be able to like pare it back, right?
Yeah.
Because there's also the other side of things where like if you take it very far and then it ends up taking off, you can have a team that continues propelling it. So it's like you kind of have to find your limits and then understand what makes sense. Even for my show, I was doing weekly for years, weekly shows, and then as the quality got better and the expectations for myself got higher, it's like, oh, now I need to pare back to once every 2 weeks, and it's like once a month, and now it's like I'm gonna do it when I kind of want to, when it feels right for me, because then you're gonna have, as you said, like the best results, right?
Yeah. Know your limit. Play within it.
We are up against it. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for taking the time. This has been honestly like a lot of fun having all three of you on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Thanks for having
you.
us.
Inside the music, everybody. StereoRuss. I don't know how to end these. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Oh my gosh, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.